Okay, let me. Oh my goodness. So many exciting things. It's a late stream, dog. I know, man. But it's yeah, there's so much to talk about. Well, not really so much, but okay, yeah, do that. The new PC came. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, dog. Look at this. Hold on. Let me make sure I can be heard. Okay, I can be. I can be heard. Look at this space. A ter- it's technically 2 terabytes, but 1.86 terabytes, dog. I can start making videos again. I still gotta order a new battery for my thing, for my camera, but to get it separate, I already got the SD card and all that, and the micro SD card. And since not everything is transferred over yet, and even when it does, I think I have to do my overlays and all that stuff again. But even so, dog, I'm half tempted to attempt to play, see if I can get BO6 running tomorrow, because on the site for Starforge, it says a Starforge PC. I it said it could run COD 2019, granted, but even so, graphics are still pretty similar, I'd say. At like, what was it, 76 FPS or something like that? Which, I got this big freaking rig, dog. What am I gonna do? Play Mahjong on it? I'm just excited though. I think I gotta download all the mods again and stuff too. The account transferred over, but I'm not sure if everything else transferred over with it. Let me see. Oof, favorited. All my favorites are still there. Tears of War. Ooh, maybe we can get Halo running at some point. All these Halo mods that they finally made missions for. Oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless now. I'm gonna search up some storage stuff later on my own time though, just to make sure that it gets screwed up. Because to be honest with you, I don't know how I got to 200 and something gigabytes taken up on my other PC, but maybe it's because as I uninstalled things, the some part of the file or the app is still left in there, and it doesn't leave. So I gotta take care of that. Okay, see what? Anyway, oh, when I was driving home today, and this is just filler content while we wait here. By the way, if you're one of those people, I'm gonna admit, I'm a little annoyed about this. I when you click onto a stream, right? Do you watch the first like 10 seconds, decide nothing's happening, and then leave? Or do you skip somewhere in the middle, wait for 10 seconds, and then leave? Because it's like, it's an hour and a half. If it's a longer one, maybe on the weekend, it could be longer. And you're just like, you know what? Nothing in this 10 seconds of 4 hours, an hour, whatever it may be, is happening. So you just leave. That does. Because I was looking at my analytics and it was like 10 seconds, and I see these two little blips where where whoever watched, and I was like, okay, you didn't give me a chance. The pushing the liberals back one, it was a joke, obviously, but which I found very entertaining for whatever reason. That was a fun video, dude. Or that was a fun uh, stream. But I feel like nobody who watched it, whatever people who clicked on it after I finished it, didn't even give it a chance. And then also Eon and Alex right here with the straight three W's. I was gonna continue the chain by going WWW, and then after Alex, I was gonna go dot, and then just kind of see where things led on from there. But I was thinking just kind of quit while you're ahead, just go with the three W's, And if anybody who's watching this in the future would like to add on to that chain and just kind of keep that thing going, by all means, do so. What's this at? Oh, okay, fine. I have some YouTube videos in the cooker. War videos. There's this guy who makes sort of Sunny V2 style-ish videos, except they're World War II centric. I was just watching one about flamethrower troopers and how they're so respected in their unit. Oh, and some of this SCP stuff, which I want to watch, which we will watch, because why the frick not? People who click on this are going to see Defending the Marianas and be like, okay, why is he watching an SCP breakdown? Instead of being somewhere in the Pacific. That's okay, though. Let me make sure you can hear this. I got to be extra careful with everything. It can indeed be heard. Anywho, let's go ahead. Lower that baby by a little bit. It's so weird. I feel like the entire overlay has just changed. Like everything. And then I gotta put all my stuff back. Thank you. Alright, SCP 1055 Bugsy Keter. Oh, that's a super dangerous one, isn't it? Info Hazard SCP by the Vulcan. Let's see.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1055. Object Class: Keter. Special
wait.
Containment Procedures.
Oh, he's gonna read it.
SCP-1055 is an info hazard. Information in this document is presented strictly on a need-to-know basis for containment personnel. Accessing additional information requires Level 5 approval and accepts the risk of creating a containment breach.
Prediction: this is the bear from regular show. They're gonna put a cape and a helmet on that thing, and it's just gonna conduct a home invasion and burglarize you. Also, it said it's an info hazard. Does that mean it's proceeding with like CIA? What is it called? Like propaganda and spreading of misinformation, like a counter intelligence group, but it's just a bear.
SCP-1055's living quarters are accessible via subterranean monorail from Site-77. 2 personnel responsible for providing care to SCP-1055 are to be rotated in every 8 hours for 24-hour observation. SCP-1055's living quarters contain a playroom with television, futon and sound system, a washroom, a library stocked with children's books, and a kitchen. Staff are encouraged to provide any meal which SCP-1055 asks for within appropriate nutritional guidelines. If current supplies do not meet requirements, substitutions of pasta or sugary cereals are commonly accepted.
I'm sorry, did you say the bear asked for food? He's capable of asking you for things. Also, he's got a sound system. Is he cooking up beats in his freaking little studio apartment or something? He has a television, watching SpongeBob while he eats his freaking Cheerios. Sound system, a washroom. Okay, that's fair. A library. This guy is like what's his name? Oliver. Oh, I thought I saw a bug in the corner. Oliver from Baki. He's just super educated, super strong, only consumes protein in wine, and then on the side like Honey Nut Cheerios and Frosted Flakes.
SCP-1055 will fixate upon a random object, currently a teddy bear referred to as Bugsy, and clutch it tightly at all times. Staff must allow and encourage this behavior, even during bathing and feeding. SCP-1055 may vocalize unhappiness or deliver warnings on behalf of this object. Any requests concerning this object must be met by all possible means available.
Just holding the bear up to his ear? Yeah. Okay, guys, that Honey Nut Cheerios thing, yeah, let's put that to the side. Is there a children's hospital within a nearby 50-meter radius? If so, we're going to want to evacuate that, all right? That's just what he said.
Containment of SCP-1055 depends primarily on both its isolation and positive social attitude. In the event of catastrophe, staff are to evacuate and flood the living quarters with nitrous oxide. Under no circumstances is any physical harm to be done to SCP-1055, even and especially if it becomes hostile. Additional information. Delete or destroy after reading as per a...
If the bear tries to kill you, you are not allowed to use violent means back. Your job is to just... Well, have you seen The Revenant before? That's part of the training tapes at Goodyear. You got to watch your TAA safety and how to put on a tire, how to clean the studs and all that, oil the nuts up and all that. At the SCP Foundation, you just watch Leonardo DiCaprio get brutalized by a bear in The Revenant, and that's your training. And then they just send you into the field. All right, someone just ripped it on a motorcycle. And also, you're not allowed to harm it. Is flooding its living quarters with nitrogen? Okay, let's do some research really quickly. Oh, look at that background too, dog. There's this other cyberpunk one that you can put on for your Opera wallpaper browser thingy, but I can't find it. I'll try on my own time some other time. Anyway, is nitrous oxide lethal? If you take too much nitrous oxide, you risk falling unconscious and or suffocating from the lack of oxygen. People have died this way. Dizziness, which might make you act carelessly or dangerously, such as fighting a bear. Heavy, regular use of nitrous oxide can lead to a deficiency of vitamin B12 and to a form of anemia. Okay. I'm not really too worried about the vitamins, I'd say. I'm more worried about the suffocation and death.
HP 5810 regarding forbidden knowledge disposal. Containment of SCP-1055 depends primarily upon the health and well-being of its caretaker, D-1055. Due to SCP-1055's extreme reactions to human perception, successful containment requires that staff on site be misdirected to believe that D-1055 is the anomalous entity himself. D-1055 is of diminished mental faculty, but aware of the importance of his service in keeping Bugsy safe in his arms. D-1055 has thus far presented the only viable means of containing SCP-1055 without massive loss of personnel and resources. Level 4 personnel who oversee containment of SCP-1055 are not allowed within 50 kilometers of Site-77, nor may they directly interact with any personnel tasked with its maintenance.
I also want to speak to the point of it gets mad at you for human perception. It gets mad at human perception. So you're looking at an abstract piece of art and you're like, oh man, that really reminds me of the brony struggle during that time on Reddit and how they were persecuted off the internet. And then the bear is just like smacking on the glass like, dude, no, it's not. They can't hear him because it's like soundproof.
Description. SCP-1055 is formerly Michael Schroeder of Douglas, Wyoming. He is a Caucasian male, 6 foot 4 inches tall and 280 pounds, 29 years of age, and suffers from autistic spectrum disorder and Down syndrome. SCP-1055 may be addressed as 1055, Mikey, or any nickname which he suggests. Despite classification as an anomaly, staff are encouraged to address SCP-1055 with normal social pronouns in documentation and conversation.
Hold on, let me. SCP-1055 is formerly Michael Schroeder of Douglas, Wyoming. He's a Caucasian male. So it's a man who's a bear, and now that bear is autistic and has Down syndrome. Okay.
55 with normal social pronouns in documentation and conversation.
A werebear.
Additional information. Delete or destroy after reading as per HP 5810 regarding forbidden knowledge disposal. Under normal conditions, SCP-1055 superficially resembles a specimen of Ursus arctos horribilis. However, its volume, mass, and morphology shift spontaneously. The means by which SCP-1055 gains and loses mass is not understood, but it appears to be in relation to the number and proximity of individuals who are aware of SCP-1055.
So when people are around, he just nervously cuts and bulks at very rapid rates. Okay. The autistic Down syndrome bear, when around others, severely and rapidly cuts and bulks. Got it.
And the nature of the attention it receives from them. Hostile or fearful awareness of SCP-1055 increases its size and hostility significantly more than benign awareness. But due to SCP-1055's violent nature, even a calm awareness of its existence can quickly spiral into a potential containment breach as the danger it presents escalates and exposes itself to more individuals. In the event of a catastrophe...
Okay. So if you're fearful around the bear, I can sort of understand that. Like if you're on edge, it'll make him on edge. But even if you're just chill, he's still gonna freak out and kill you. What was the point? How about just whenever he's around, just don't be like the level 4 personnel and just don't be within 50 meters of him. But that's not even the case. It's not even physical proximity. It's just if you are aware. If you are thinking about this bear when you're asleep at night, that playroom turns into a rage cage that nobody can escape.
Trophic exposure to human awareness, SCP-1055 will quickly be overwhelmed by its own size, and will no longer be able to effectively move at will. However, it will continue to grow and produce sensory organs and appendages which are used to assault any living creature within reach. Even in confined or subterranean locations, SCP-1055's growth can exert enough pressure to cause tremors and massive structural failure, and pieces of the biomass are capable of growing through and widening gaps or cracks of any size. Apart from its mass generation, SCP-1055 possesses no special ability.
So he can. If you are too aware of his existence, he bulks to the point of basically the Resident Evil 3 boss. What was his name? Nemesis? The final boss with Jill, right? And it's just a bunch of tentacles and stuff. But it says it still grows sensory organs and will kill you with them. We are talking about the bear. We are talking about the man with Down syndrome and autism who is a werebear who then, if you even think about him, even in a savory way, will send him into a violent rage that can cause structural failure? What are people coming up with?
Trauma. Portions of SCP-1055's biomass that are removed via trauma do not regenerate or continue living independently. However, about 75% of any hostile action taken against SCP-1055 to date has failed to destroy more of the organism than the very act itself generated, even in circumstances where the trauma was applied remotely via bombing or automated defenses. No upper limit to the size or lethality of SCP-1055's biomass has been established during containment breaches and exposure to civilians and unscreened personnel. The only event which has ever been shown to effectively reduce SCP-1055 in size is the death of at least 80% of the individuals aware of its existence. Amnestics of any class are not sufficient to eliminate awareness. Total elimination of SCP-1055 is hypothesized to require the extermination of all previously exposed individuals, including the O5 Council itself and anyone who is reading this document.
Oh my god. I'm a fool. As of becoming aware of this thing's existence, at least 5 scientists died, and the homeless shelter is currently being overwhelmed by a halo gravemind mass of just sensory organs and violent will. It's not even capable of moving right now, and there's a CIA black team moving across the street to establish a sniper position right now. And you know what? I can't even warn anybody who's watching or who will watch. We're dead.
It is the O5 Council's unanimous opinion that a failure to properly restrain SCP-1055 could quickly spiral into an XK-class scenario if its existence became publicly known. Addendum. Containment procedures adapted from captured group of interest intelligence. The group of interest was unsuccessfully researching attempts to destroy SCP-2055, which led to its escape and subsequent. Access additional information. Delete or destroy after reading as per HP 5810 regarding forbidden knowledge disposal. Current procedure was adopted following SCP-1055's 12th containment breach, which resulted in sustained precision bombing
with you?
upon former Site-76 and the loss of all personnel within. With the exception of D-1055, previously classified D-492291, see Form 1055-46.
I forbid this guy gets out. They said that, what was it? What is this? It's after we finish this, we're gonna get to the main meat of what we're actually here for. But now I'm kind of enraptured in this. It's a SCP-1055, which is a bear. Sorry, excuse me. It is a autistic man with Down syndrome who can turn into a bear, therefore a werebear, who, if you even know about his existence, which now you do, will bulk. I use bulk lightly. He will grow violently at a rate which exceeds the natural flow of equilibrium. Like a flood gravemind biomass, if you ever played Halo. It will consume and destroy everything, develop multiple sensory organs. That could mean like maybe a third ear. That could mean maybe 6 paws. Could also mean 5 dinglings helicoptering itself off the ground and transferring it to the nearest homeless shelter and absorbing everybody in there. Multiple possibilities. That's all I've grasped. And like I said, even the awareness, not even being in the vicinity, even the awareness of this thing will cause it to violently rage. Like, think of someone who took 5 shots of horse tranquilizer and then decided to take testosterone after that, and then basically put them in a cage with a child, put them in the octagon with a child, and that's kind of your rage monster.
Termination exemption. Double-blind recovery teams found D-1055 alone in the rubble, clinging to the shredded remains of SCP-1055.
Yeah, I was right. I wouldn't have words for that either. I still really don't.
It is hypothesized that D-1055 lacks the full capability to understand Bugsy's true nature, and that as his awareness of SCP-1055 is obsessively protective and affectionate, he is not capable of triggering the escalating growth and hostility that normal human interaction with SCP-1055 produces. According to interviews with containment personnel, it appears that SCP-1055 itself either currently lacks the body and muscle mass to resist D-1055, or it simply lacks the will to resist. The majority of personnel have been successfully convinced that SCP-1055 is a poorly sewn, if disturbingly realistic, stuffed animal. Any movement or other indications to the contrary have been attributed to D-1055's supposed anomalous nature. I don't care that this arrangement has worked out the best out of all the previously scrapped containment schemes. It is not sustainable in the long run to ask a mentally challenged man to keep the end of the world at bay with hugs. We need a long-term solution, preferably orbital or oceanic, to keep exposure to human awareness at an absolute minimum. 05.
Yeah, you put that thing in space. God forbid somebody sees it, takes a picture, posts it on like social media. Because there's plenty of people who look at the sky with the telescope. Seeing an autistic bear with Down syndrome floating through orbit, don't even know if that's going to kill the thing or prevent it from like falling back down. But God forbid they see it, they tell somebody else about it, and then now they know about it, and then it just starts getting cosmically self-conscious about the awareness of itself to other people, and then it becomes whatever it was called, an XK event.
510. Tell Mikey that we're taking Bugsy away, and we're facing a brand new containment breach. I recommend doing so in person. That would be at least one less person who knows about this thing.
Oh, great, yeah.
055. Via Protocol 12,
Unless
we are
insurance
already
package
recruiting
come
in
through, huh?
plenty of mentally challenged individuals for Keter work. We're grooming future candidates to inherit D-1055's duties and to act as a backup if the worst happens. Argue all you want for putting it in the sky where anyone can see it. This is the cheaper and safer option by far. 057. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Thank you. Okay, I guess I will head out then. I like that. We should watch some more of those sometime. And then as well as those like little quick military ones. I hope my game is saved. Wait a minute. That's the copy. Yeah. Oh. Let's not do that. Just put you away. His volume might be extremely loud. Yeah, you'd have thought we would have downloaded all the executables beforehand when we were downloading the game, but I guess not. Oh, I wanted to see this video.
People go through their lives every day without even stopping to consider what it might be like to be in someone else's or something else's shoes. What is it like for water to be drank? And that's a question.
It's a great question. Oh, we get the full experience from back of the refrigerator straight to this guy's
universe around you,
esophagus.
honestly.
Oh my goodness. I feel so immersed. It's like when you look up at the shower and you just... Man. I feel like I'm a bubble in the water right now. I just feel like part of the crew. Oh, look at all those particles in the water. He said, "Oh shit, bro, you just drank water." We're going all the way down, right? This party doesn't stop right at the surface. Okay, that's the last thing you see before you die, I guess. As well, as water. This is the last thing you see before your world goes black. This is terrifying.
Hey, I see you in there. Here I come.
Are people like water terrorists? We get poured into a glass. The glass becomes our home. Water or liquid, conforms to any shape it goes in. We're chilling for like 5 seconds, and then some guy just slurps away 4 members of your 8-member long family. By this guy? Oh my goodness. Doesn't even have the respect to look you in the eye as he takes away everything you've ever known.
I want to drink out of it.
Why is he just eyeing you up like that, dog? This must be how a turkey feels at Thanksgiving, right before it gets picked. Or maybe the one that gets pardoned, dog. He's like, yeah, save that little... Because there's always that, like, one... The collective droplets of water that you can't get out of a glass. And he's just visually picking that one out. Every time a sip of water is taken from a glass, a few droplets get pardoned. And this is the process right here. He's just identifying which one is which. And you just have to hope it's you.
There's just... You're delicious.
He just sipped away a water-based third world country, and he has no regrets. What's he looking at so much?
Like a scene from...
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's more. Headphones on for best experience, by the way. I created the thumbnail for this video for like. It took me a while because I'm really bad at making thumbnails. It's gonna crash. No, it's not. Oh, it didn't save. Let's go. Didn't save a god dang thing. Oh, no. Okay, well, it saved a little. Oh, it didn't save any of the sandbags. What happens if I load the other save, though? What happens if I load it? It takes me back to Siberian Russia. Oh! No, it doesn't! Let's go! Okay. Sick. All right. Well, okay. I'll give you a brief little overview. So, this is what we got. I got 2 tanks. I captured an American, what's it called? AT gun. I got it posted up on this hill back here. We've got another tank right here. He's got some foliage, a little bit of sandbag cover. There's not really a dip that I saw that I could really put him in, but it is what it is. You work with what you got. We've got a T-gun off the road here in some tree cover, looking right down this road because I'm sure they're going to send vehicles down this way. Basically, I wanted to cover every avenue that a vehicle might come down. Yeah, we got our infantry pushed up a little bit. I do not plan on holding this line of defense, this initial one, the one that I'm panning across right now. I plan on fighting here for a little bit till it's no longer viable. We got squad 1 over here. I'm going to retreat them back here and back here. Squad 2 is going to kind of come back and occupy this area. Squad 3 is already back to give cover because this is where the main battle is going to happen. And then 4th squad is probably going to occupy this sandbag line right here. Maybe come back to these walls. There's some cover right here. Now, what we also have, because we got 4 general infantry squads. Each of them are the same size as you can see here. It's like half and half with riflemen and submachine guns. I personally placed each one of them. The submachine guns are further up because they're going to have less range, less accuracy at longer ranges too. So that's why they're closer, and they'll be better at closer range too. And then my machine guns are actually which is a benefit of this position because the lines aren't too far separated from each other, which is why I can have my machine guns at the retreat point back here or at the second line of defense back here, and they can still be effective. Now, I've also got 7, which I don't like you being on a tank, but it is what it is. And then I've got some anti-tank riflemen to kind of help supplement the fire with the AT guns, just in case one goes down. It's not going to penetrate a Sherman or anything. To be honest with you, I don't really want to track it either if it's too far back, because then I can't destroy it. And if I track it while it's facing forward and I'm hitting the strongest part of the tank, that's not really going to help us, because then they're just sitting in the back bombarding us and we can't really do anything about it. But it is what it is. And then I've got my other AT rifleman over here. And then the fan favorite, John Korn, otherwise known as Jinzaburo Sekigawa, is back here also on an elevated part of the hill, overlooking the general area of the battlefield, taking shots at whoever decides to come back. I also put sandbags back here. As you can see, there's one right there, one right there. Oh yeah, I got another AT gun lower down right here, just to kind of cover all 3 sectors. Another one over here. And this is sort of our looser third line of defense. Sort of got ones back here as well. There's one right here. And this sandbag is also meant for the third line of defense. And I might put some guys down here. Maybe try to hold up some dudes over here so that if they do start crossing that trench, we can get some flanking fire on them. They'll run into crossfire. L-shaped ambush-esque. We're going to be getting more points as time goes on. We're going to need to order more AT guns. Got a supply truck back here. Another one back here. It's most likely going to get destroyed. But again, it is what it is. I can't go past this line. And as you can see, this entire area is kind of open. So there's not really much else. I can't really put it anywhere else where it's going to be accessible to the main chunk of my troops here to access it to get resupply. So just is what it is. I'll leave it on for resupply. Same with this guy. There he is. Oh wow, that is big. So first wave is just general infantry. I'm actually going to put my guys on return fire for right now. And I'll start the battle myself. I want to conserve ammo as much as I can in this first phase here, because resupplying your guys during the fight, it takes you out of position so much so, especially your machine guns, which are going to be the main suppressing element, keeping guys back, keeping the infantry back. I also set some mines back here. Back here in this main road, back here behind places they're likely to take cover at. Okay, I'm going to actually start taking them off return fire because it seems like they won't really engage at all. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. Doesn't really seem like anybody's ran into a mine yet. I did. There we go. That's one guy. I'm gonna hold here for a bit, and I want to do it in between waves. What are they sending? It's a Greyhound. Wow, tanks already. Okay, so now that they're sending tanks, I'm probably gonna want to retreat here. This is very loose cover, except. Yeah, let's retreat. Second squad right here, because this cover is going to crumble. We're just going to sort of peel off one by one here. Because these walls are so easily destroyed. And then your guys are just kind of left out there with no cover. Did it save all my options too? Yeah, it did. Yeah, music is all out too. Surprisingly enough, I have no idea why, but for some reason, the Men of War music gets copywritten, gets copyright. Right in the engine. Oh, he's like right there, dog. Somebody get him already? No, it's not going through. Dude, please. Dog, it's Engine City, and you have HE loaded? This is extremely frustrating already. Wow, I think, yep, that was the medic who just got blasted right there. Hey, Phantom, I see you. This. Get him up. Back. Out. Trench. Trench. I am here. You got a side quest tonight or what? What is happening? Can you shoot? I think I just killed crew. Okay. Alright, somebody's got to be able to hit these guys. Does nobody have AP? The battle's looking worse than the Battle of Stalingrad? Nope, not yet. Not by a long shot, not by that metric. Does he not have ammo? This is turning into a disaster already. I can't shoot, dog. What is happening? This is... okay, well, we're still sort of holding. Alright, Medic's gotta come out of cover. I'm gonna try to get another AT gun up at this hill. It's kind of all I've got. Also, no side quest. No side quest? Okay. How far did you make it in zombies and World at War? Okay, this side is getting hammered. Well, that's not good. I'm trying. Are these tanks down? Why can't I shoot? Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, just yeah, extend it. Are you blocked? There we go. That thing is shooting lethal. There we go. Nobody's got line of sight. They're blocked. This thing need to be repaired. It doesn't. Get on it. Get on it. Fall back. You can't save that guy. Whatever you can shoot at, big dog, shoot it. There you go. Oof. This is not ideal. We're gonna be the safest here in this trench. If we get out, we're all gonna die. Oh, Jesus. Destroy. Crap, alright, we're gonna try and catch him in crossfire. This This ain't gonna work. Holy crap, dog. Work. Oh god, he just got blown up. Nope. Oh Jesus, don't stand up. Jesus. Feels like all of my AT just went, no, it just died. And I've got no resupply now. It does, okay, bro, you've got an AT grenade, use it. Did you just throw? Oh, this is not good. It's crumbling. 14 and then got killed. Okay. Is that your record? Oh, come on, boys. We're getting hammered. I've got no resupply. Oh my goodness. This is... I'm not getting too bad solo. Better than I'm doing. I'm getting murdered. Muck ducked, if you will. Oh, everybody's dead over here. We got our medic still by any chance?
Already on that, sir.
Okay. Okay. What do we take from that? What do we learn? What did we learn? I don't think our AT guns have line of sight. I do not think they have line of sight at all. Just come right here, little child. There you go. There you go. Okay. So if I tried to shoot with you right now, I can't. Why is that? Why are you not doing your job? Let's get John Corn over here. Actually, I found a copy of Dead Space. That's pretty sick. That's a game I want to play, but man, that horror element, dog, it makes me nervous. Just a little bit. Okay, is that gonna... Yes, okay, that works for you. You saw how quick my guys ran out of freaking ammo right there, dog? That's insane. Got about a year back on my birthday. Not a bad gift. Okay, he can shoot.
We have received reports from forward observers claiming there's a major enemy movement ahead. It seems like the
And he
assault
can
is
shoot.
starting.
Okay, good,
Prepare
good, good.
yourself to defend our new field HQ.
I'm gonna put this in. Seems appropriate for what we're about to face. 6, 4. Okay. Never finished it. You know, there's always a... I feel like older games always have pretty good replay value, but on top of that, it's just, yeah, just regular guys. Okay. On top of that, those games that you played in the past, like I played AC Valhalla. a little bit when I first gotten it. Didn't get into it, and then I got so bored of FPS games, went back to it, had a great time on it. And apparently, as far as I know, it didn't get the best rap. But maybe it's because I haven't played the older ones or whatever it is. But I had fun. I actually did a video, bro. God, man, I forgot about that. I did a series on AC Valhalla, on the like the ending part where I was playing as Odin. That was really far. There we go. Okay, everybody can shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to our churches now. These guys are gonna be a freaking magnet for fire. Doom 64, Super Mario 64, and 007. The world is not enough. There's some games I played. Some games I played through and left out. Yeah, oh, 007. Wait, was it 007 like GoldenEye? I've heard of that. I've seen bits of gameplay from it, but I've never played it myself, obviously. Oh my goodness, it's a Stewart! So I think what kind of hurt us last time was our lack of being able to destroy vehicles. But I think it's because we didn't have line of sight on literally anybody. You down? Yeah, you down. Alright, just some infantry to mop up. Gonna send my machine gunners back to get some ammo. If anybody runs out of ammo, I do not want it to be them. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Alright, get away from that. Come on, boys, hold the line. Looking good so far. Don't like that these vehicles are getting so many shots off. We have so many AT guns. I should be absolutely knocking this dude's trousers off. He shouldn't be anything but bare butt naked out there. He's on fire. Thank you. Oh my God. What are we doing over here? You know, a bunch of pansies. That's what we're doing. Where's the medic? Oh. I guess the squad doesn't have medic. What the frick happened? I'll save the machine gunner. Move it, trooper! Good. See what I mean right here? When we're getting overwhelmed and stuff, and I understand that. But like, what happened? Where did everybody go? We're dead. Yes, I'm aware. They ain't on the way quick enough, dog. Think you could hit that guy? Yeah, there was a golden eye, and it's lesser known, but better. But better, the world is. Better known, but better, brother. The world is not enough. Oh, come on, he's right there. Oh, we've got no tank, anything on the side. Oh my goodness. Jesus! My entire right flank just collapsed. I don't know where my medic is if I have one. Hold the line, gentlemen. I don't know what you gotta do, but do it. That's why putting tanks somewhere is so hard, because they freaking... God, and they got these tanks with basically just mortars. Or like artillery and stuff, and I can't... They get buried back there behind the carcasses of the other tanks, and I just can't reach them. And now he's just got a shield, and again, like I said, he's tracked, which means he's back there, and I can hardly do a thing about it. Oh, 5 squad only has 1 guy left in it. Jeez. God. Things are not looking ideal. Left flank just collapsed. Where's that gun, dude? Just get in place, please. Set it down. Rotate. I'm not going to be able to get to those guys. They don't even have a medic. Yeah, keep aiming right there. And there was a Duke Nukem part of the N64 that was hardly known. Those older yeah, that's why I was confused, because there seems to be so many different variations and versions of all these older games. It's hard to keep track and know which one to play. Oh man, everybody needs ammo now. Very slowly. Surely. 50 seconds! Oh god, that was a huge blow. That was a gigantic blow. Can't let our middle collapse either here. That's kind of our main thing. If they start encircling us, the reinforcements can mop that up. But anything more than that, and we're done. They're getting hot and heavy. Yes, for the Emperor. Yes, for the Emperor. The Emperor of mankind. Reinforcements! Eat it! Medium tank? Chinu? Yeah, boys! Complete the first Japanese mission on hard. Didn't complete it. Oh, I completed it on hard, and I was like, oh, I did it. Ah, I can't say that out loud. I won't say that out loud. Jeez, dude, look at all that fire. This has been by far the most successful defense that we've had. I mean, look at this. Not everybody's dead. Literally, in every other campaign, we were Squidward in that box asking for spare change. But now we are more. Oh, I love watching this little tank fight, dog. Retreat! Retreat! Cheeks to our face, gun on their back.
Quite unexpected.
We got him, boys. We got him. Is my gun still? Hey! We don't lack freedom lovers round here. Oh, those are Japanese troops. Whoops. That was about to be a big uh-oh right there. And I, at some point, need to play Command and Conquer. That's an RTS, right? Oh, bro, dude. I got a new PC, dog. I now have a terabyte, 1.8 something terabytes, 1.7 something terabytes at my disposal. What is everybody doing? Oh, they're hitting waypoints. Kenu. Chinu. Those are the only two tanks? No. Another Chinu, another Kanu, and another Chinu. Cool! Hey, this tank is still operable. Repair that. I can need it. I'm still reminding you to play Doom 64 because that game is amazing. Okay, we'll get around. Yeah, like, okay, I'm gonna take. You remember? It was a while back now, but not a while back, but a decent bit ago. We you made a bunch of suggestions about theming months, so I have it written down somewhere. Let me see if I got it in my notebook. So high, firefly. You remember that now? Yeah. Better, dog. You were the freaking one who came up with it. Oh, okay, yeah. So, retro games, PlayStation classics, Xbox classics, May the 4th. So we could do May as just like a Star Wars month. And then Wii games, because I do have a Wii. Haven't set it up, and I don't have games. So, that. And I also don't know how to record the Wii at all. Kind of like you said, it was a while back. Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it, and it'll take a while to download. Well, hey, we beat it, and with flying colors, I might add as well. Let's okay before we get into the idea bin here. Let's go ahead and see what we came out with. So we'll put first squad there. Can I get like a more open space? Nah, not really. First squad there. Second squad here. Third. Fourth. First machine gun team. Second machine gun team. You. John Corn died! No! Oh my god, John Corn got hit. Rest in peace. What was his name? Is Seburo? That was his name. Seburo Sekigawa or something like that. Oh Jesus, man. Who are you? You're just a guy. Okay, the remnants of first squad. I believe each squad had about 6 people. So they kind of came out not too bad. How many kills? 6 kills, veteran C1. Kakue Fukimitsu. 14 freedom lovers down. What's your name, son? Hikazemon Sanda. Alright, I like you. I'm gonna keep my eye. AT Rifle Support Infantry Yahei Kakutama, veteran C3. Yoritomo Yanagita, 7 kills. I almost completely forgot about the 3 months. School started, caused me to forget stuff. Yeah, dude. I be forgetting a bunch of stuff. Between work, school, and this, dog. It is something. It is something. Gotta hang in there, though. 6 kills for the medic. Nice. 11 kills. Holy crap, is that a mouthful? Higashikuni Ayasara. 11 kills. 3 kills. Oh, come on. Boring. 1 kill. 4 kills. Veteran C1. He must have been a tanker. Were you? No. You were part of the second squad. Oh, it's only 3 kills to get Veteran C1. 6 kills. No tank kills. 19 kills. 3 vehicle kills, dog. What's your name? Toshimichi Fush. Whoa. I have never seen that combination of words before in Japanese. Fushida? That's definitely not how you probably say that, but god dang, dog, you put the hurt down. Full squad? Full squad! Hold on. 2 was only missing 1 guy. You were missing 2 guys, 1 guy. These guys were completely safe. They had probably one of the better positions, though. 1 kill, 5 kills, and they did absolutely nothing with it. Oh, this guy got 9 kills. Yukichi Tange, veteran C2, not too bad. And 4th squad. 2 guys. Yeah, I think I need to smoke after that, too. Okay, no kills. 17 skills, dog. Squad leader. Showing them how it's done. Shunmyo Imamura. NC2. Okay, well, not a single tank made it out. Actually, if we compare that. That guy got 2 kills. 4 kills back there. You got nothing. All of our AT guns went down as well. I don't know how we survived. 13 kills, 1 tank kill. Good for you. 2 tankers. Veteran CR. They did some work. Successful operation in my book. Literally in every other one, we just absolutely failed. We didn't fail, but we just had scraps left. There was like maybe barely anybody left. God, I remember so much bullshit that I forgot my greatest idea. I'm calling the guy with 19 kills Nathan Hale, and I'll call our sniper John Korn. He may be Japanese, but he's an American patriot in our hearts. God rest your soul, John. Alright. Yo, look at the background, dog. This is also the Cyberpunk one I was talking about. I have it here and on my dashboard on Opera. It looks super cool, but this one is in motion, dog. Just a money spread across my desktop. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, the SCP stuff. Ooh, yeah, dog. Look at that, dog. I'll show you the one in motion. Wow, you know, it's kind of blocked by all the stuff, but I love this kind of art, dog. This is what I made the thumbnail with for that other. Let me find it for that other stream I did last Friday. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, this one right here. I can't look at it any bigger than that. But, you know, it's like got that... Well, I could show you in Canva, because that's where I made it, but no bother. I just basically did a duotone, gold and black, added some like futuristic looking text on that. But I love that aesthetic. I really want to play Cyberpunk. And on this PC. How, bro? Okay. See, this is what I'm thinking. Because I couldn't play Resident Evil 3 because my computer was struggling. I want to see if I can show you this. It's probably going to mess something up. But if I gotta, I gotta mess with the camera again. I'll mess with the camera again. Let me see. Hold on. I doubt I'll be able to get you that far down here, but we'll see. You see that? Hold on. No, you can't see it. Okay, you see the LED. Yeah, there we go. You see that, dog? You see what your boy rocking with now? I mean, well, not really, because it's camera. It's a little. It's fuzzy, but you know what I mean, dog. A poor computer was begging for forgiveness during RE3. It couldn't beg for forgiveness. It couldn't. We were running it for like 5 seconds before that thing tapped out. You can't beg for forgiveness if you're dead. But here, because I already created the thumbnails for it way back when. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn it into an album cover like I like to do. I could probably do something with Nemesis, but we'll see. Other thing I'm really excited for. Look at this. Look at this. Step 1, Mason. Search up the game. Black Ops 6. Yeah. How big is this game? It's got mixed reviews. Huh. Need 8 gigabytes of RAM. I don't even know how much RAM this thing has, but 128 gigabyte available space at launch. Dog, look at my storage space now. Look at that. 1.78 terabytes, baby. How big is Arma, dog? Because I've been wanting to play that so freaking bad. Black Ops 2 reference. Tricky Vic, baby, Tricky Vic. 40 gigabytes. This thing is not even as big as Black Ops 6, and it's probably still going to run worse just because Arma 3, I feel like, is known to just be troublesome. But do you know Forensic Steel? Dude, I cannot. Oh my god, the thoughts right now are just flowing. I am so excited for everything that this thing can bring, and I just want to make sure I maintain it, keep it clear, make sure there's no unnecessary files and all that. I think we might start small with Resident Evil 3 and kind of work our way around. I'm not looking for reviews. 45 gigabytes free space, dog. And you know what? Black Ops 2? Let's go ahead and see, dog. Let's go ahead and see. Because I've been wanting to play that too, man. Black Ops 2. Man, I feel like all these possibilities are at our fingertips. The world is at our fingertips right now. You're here right now, dog. So what do you want to see tomorrow, this weekend? The Resident Evil 3 thumbnails are made, but I really don't even care if I just throw up the cover art for these games and then just kind of make something pretty basic. My second favorite Black Ops game. I think I like... Oh man, it's so hard to choose. Black Ops 2 has... Oh no, oh my goodness. Because you got the main story, which are just so... Black Ops 1 may not have the diverting storytelling paths and all that. Black Ops 2 does, but Black Ops 1 has the intel, which you get way more out of, I think, unless I'm forgetting something about Black Ops 2. But Black Ops 2 has the side missions, they got the challenges. Oh, they got the challenges, they got the side missions where you got that like God view. It's like a mini, what's it called? A mini RTS game in there, dog. And you get the better endings off of that. You got the secret areas in there. There's so many different endings you can get. How big is this? hard drive, 16 gigabytes. Come on, man, make it a challenge. Please don't. I do not. If this thing breaks, I mean, I got a warranty on it, obviously, but I just want to try everything. I just want to try everything. I just want to try everything, man. Okay, Arma, and here's what I was talking about. Here's what I was talking about. I'm gonna say this. I hate transit. Everything in Black Ops 2 Zombies would have been better if they just didn't have freaking fire on the ground. Christ's sake. Forensic Steel Mombasa. Look at this. Look at this. Just watch. This is the first. This is the first. The multiplayer Easter eggs. I don't remember that. But hold on a minute. This is the first Forensic Steel video I saw, and basically he runs the first MEU. I'm in his Discord server just for when I got the opportunity to finally join an operation and play and all that. Oh my goodness, because he does Halo, Star Wars, Warhammer, which I just now recently have been kind of getting into for a bit now. But just look at when they start fighting, dog. Continue through the streets.
For the north? We're gonna kiss? Wait, they're gonna kiss? They're gonna
There's like it's like live scripting. It's like doing what I do in Men of War, but just live while they're playing, dog. They're Zeusing it. Ah, just look at that. You get.
Phantom's coming around.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Let me, just because I don't want them like yelling and screaming. It's like making an entirely new game. You get to play as ODSTs. The environments, everything is just so awesome. I know I'm fanboying over this so much, dog, but it just looks awesome. It just looks like something you want to be a part of. And if I get to learn to Zeus with this too, dog.
We're doing great. Just getting some medical done.
I would love to learn from this guy, dude. You couldn't do the Easter egg solo. You need 4 players. You know the COD World at War Easter egg, which I didn't know. I didn't know about this until I played with one of my homies from Xbox. But on the beach of it was either Hard Landing or Little Resistance. That might have been the same mission, but whatever. On the beach, you can do this Easter egg where you can spawn an array gun by going to these like 4 different places, and then like you spin or whatever, and it spawns. You know there is a Halo arcade game. Are you talking about Spartan Ops? Spartan Ops or that other one? Hold on. Spartan Ops or I think I know what you're talking about. Halo side-scrolling arcade game. I know that one. Yeah, this one. No idea about this. Oh my god, they found a way around my ad blocker. No, about Spartan Ops? Yeah. You know, I used to have this Nuka-Cola controller, and it just stopped working. Every wired controller that I bought as a wired controller just stopped working. Oh my goodness. Had a whole thingamabob for it. Are you sure you're not talking about a thingamajig? Or whatchamacallit? If you're gonna talk gibberish, please use the right terminology. Look at this! Go to the Pelican for evacuate. Just show me fighting. Dang. Yeah, this is super cool. This is Halo CE. Halo CE UI. Oh my goodness. Every 10 seconds there's a mission objective. Mission objective, remember to breathe. And then you walk 10 steps. Mission objective, remember to blink. Mission objective, remember not to soil yourself. There he dies at the end. Yeah, this looks cool. I really want to try like a machine with those targeting guns. Yeah. All right, but we're getting off track. Would you rather see Resident Evil 3, Black Ops 2? I'll buy it. How much was it though? Jeez, dog. Resident Evil 2 or Arma. I don't know if there's probably going to be an operation on the weekend. I could see if I could sneak in there. Not Arma. Okay, what am I talking about? I could see if I could try and get in one of those, but I don't know when they start. If that would align with like when I'm trying to stream. There's a bunch of stuff going on in there, so I'd have to ask and find out. $60? $60? This thing came out. What? 2024, 12 years ago? And you're selling it for full price? And I better not, dog. I better not. Black Ops 6 is $70. What is happening? Who? Okay, I don't know if I can justify that, to be honest with you. Resident Evil 2? 2 or 3? Dude, $60. You are robbing me blind. That is crazy, dog. And they know people are gonna buy it because it's like Black Ops 2, too. Yo, this map, Overflow, oh my goodness. On Xbox, I'm about to give you, it can be a chance, but I'm about to give you some info here. Or a really fun game mode. So, Overflow. Play as the SEALs. I'm not sure if you can play as or not the SEALs, I guess that's the FBI, or the CIA. But, Overflow. You do domination, right? And then maybe half the time, it's been a while, so I forget the exact chance, but there's the main route, right? And then there's like left and right, and there's little places you can pop out on either side, depending if you go left or right or middle. But you go middle, right? And sometimes all 5 of your teammates on either side, the enemy team and your team, just take the middle, and it's like it just feels like big team battle, like a big battlefield type thing. We got grenades flying overhead. Everybody is pushing against everybody to fight for control of that center flag. And you you look to your left, you got your guy shooting, and then he goes down. You're like, no, and then you pop up, and then you start blasting, and you get guys, and then there's a dude, that middle area where there's that big window on the B flag. Guy hops out, right, and you turn around like, oh my god, I'm gonna get shot, and then your homie from back around, the sniper, bam, pops him, and it's like everybody's working in unison, and it's like one big push versus another big push, dude. Overflow domination, when that happened specifically, was my favorite, and then my favorite was Hijacked and Hardpoint. Man, I went to play online, PS3 Modern Warfare 2, 360 no scope on this. I want that to be popular again. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. There are no mom get the camera moments. No scope montage. Oh my goodness. How much of this is gonna have copyrighted music? Hell, I want MLG to be popular. Major League Gaming isn't okay. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but isn't that the same thing as like professional CS:GO? And that there is professional COD, right? So, or are you talking about something else? Because maybe I think MLG was kind of before I got around on the internet, so maybe I don't know.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos gum. Yes to fresh.
Oh my god, it's a cat. Oh my god, it caught the reflection, but you can still see the cat. I found the cat, but I'm still not gonna report it. Look, he just put his phone back down. And also, there was no number on that poster anyway. What does that say? Oh. Oh my goodness, dog. What an intro. Holy crap. This video was recorded in, what's it called? You know, Into the Spider-Verse? It's like 30 frames or something per second, 15 frames. That's what this is in. The music is so serious. I really hope this is. Oh my god, the quality. I'm not gonna take a chance. See, also, I feel like the. Oh my goodness. Does he even know somebody's there? This is like when you're in a lobby with a hacker and you die to nothing, and then you look on the kill cam and he's just dumping a mag into the floor, trying to see if he can bullet penetration his way to, I don't even know, Hades or something like that. And he just gets a random headshot on you. And you're like, oh man, that kind of sucks. This is what this feels like. I can hear the tears hitting the floor even with this video muted of the players he's sniping. And them just going, bro, how? You know that thing that you do when you're getting destroyed in an FPS game and you die to one of the most random things, and then you just sit back and you're like, bro, what? That's what this is. Oh my goodness. I know that feeling that I just had right there. Losing a close quarters battle to a sniper when they have either their sniper or their sidearm out, and you have like an automatic and you still lose. One of two way or three ways. One, they hit you with a throwing knife and just end it, and you just feel like the biggest scrub in the universe. Two, they bring out their main weapon, the sniper or the pistol, if it's a revolver, and just one shot you with a headshot right away before you can even shoot. Or three, your weapon develops an allergy to other people, and you just, for whatever reason, you can't hit him, and he gets like an entire mag dump of his pistol, reloads, and then kills you, and you still didn't even get like a hit on him. That was cool. That was a little fun blast from the past. Equality, fun fact, I was born 16 days after MW2 released. Alright, well, you just exposed yourself. You just exposed yourself. Now I'm going to search your birthday up on stream. MW2. November 10th, 16 days. The 20. You were born on the 26th of November. Got you. It's too late for you now, buddy. Sorry. Next comes your social security number, then your credit card number, and there's 3 magic numbers on the back. This is all we need. Alright, so the consensus was Resident Evil 2. I say the consensus from like the one person voting. Go ahead, I find it an achievement for that. I was born 16 days, a little over 2 weeks right after MW2 was born. Use that when picking up chicks. I'm like, oh my goodness. Clothes just start falling off right then and there. You can't help it. Alright, well, I'll download Resident Evil 2 tomorrow, if we can get that going. But I really want to see if I can run Arma 3. We're not going to sit here while this uploads, though. I do want to see, either if I saved one or just search one up, one more SCP video. Should be history. Sometimes I don't know why the fans kind of rev up for a second, and I'm every time it does, especially since it's so new, I'm like, okay, that warranty's gonna go into place pretty quickly. SCP-7819, no vacancy. Keter uncontained. SCP-4885, find him. Humanoid biohazard. Does he like poop radioactive waste? SCP-1357, Playland, safe? That was a question. I guess he doesn't know either. SCP-3288, the aristocrats. Do they just call you poor and drink wine in front of you or something? Let's watch this one. SCP-4885. Find him, or he will find you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
In this community, you could get a light switch that makes your balls explode. Oh, man. Yeah, you get an evil burger that if you eat it, it like turns your stomach into a black hole and sucks in the nearest St. Jude's in your area. Just automatically targets children's hospitals. Sorry, I made that a singular. It was a plural.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-4885. Object Class, Keter.
Keter, but okay.
Special Containment Procedures. Currently, it is only theorized that SCP-4885 is contained. To further elaborate, SCP-4885 is contained within an unknown Class 17 containment chamber in an unknown site. In the event that SCP-4885 breaches containment, procedure Inveniant Eam is to be enacted, which consists of the following procedures.
Okay, right here I'm going to point out a pretty big contradiction. Surprised nobody has pointed this out before. How do you have a containment protocol for something that is only theorized to be contained? This thing, you could see this thing at your local McDonald's drive-thru, and you're like, and it's only theorized, right? You don't even know. So how is it like a thing that nobody can know about, but there's still people who know about it? That's like the weirdest thing. I don't quite understand that. But we'll move on.
36 Class 17 containment chamber.
SCP, I don't even know how many numbers that is. 699999, sentient fucking hot dog. Yeah, it's the hot dogs from Regular Show. They're evil hot dogs that found sentience are now trying to boil humans and kill them and eat them or put them on a grill.
Chambers are to be connected to an independent self-driving vehicle. At all times, 216 inactive containment chambers are to be readily available in case of sudden and unforeseen breach of SCP-4885's containment. One D-Class subject of stable mental health is to be submitted into the vehicle and driven into the system. A cryptographically secure pseudo-random number generator is to choose a random number between 1 and 36.
Hey Dave. Yeah. You got the cryptographically secure pseudo random number generator? Yeah, check Becky's desk, second drawer down. Just found it. Right, because you just have one of those on hand. God forbid you send a schizophrenic in there. It ain't going well. He might become friends with him. I'm gonna start plotting.
And the vehicle is to be transported to a containment chamber based on the number chosen. Each containment chamber has a single digital monitor that is capable of outputting video at 720p resolution. Once a D-Class subject is transported to a random chamber, a message is to be sent to every monitor simultaneously. This message consists of the current location of SCP-4885 delivered via an implanted tracking device. The GPS is only accessible by Level 5 personnel or SCP-4885 containment staff on a need-to-know basis. After approximately 2 hours, Each containment chamber is to be transported to a randomly designated Foundation site via self-driving trucks. The trucks are to be disguised as a packaging service in order to prevent suspicion. In the event an accident occurs during this stage, procedure Inveniat Eam is to be enacted again.
We need 216 Penske trailers, trucks, self-driving trucks, so we're going to need to go ahead and get Elon Musk on the phone, to be ready at all times, driving together, but they're packaging trucks so that we could avoid the suspicion of 216 18-wheeler, 53-footer trailer trucks hauling an unknown entity from being found as suspicious. But yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What I want is an SCP that turns you into a 1965 Ford Mustang and says, "Hello, governor."
No personnel
Chases you
who
through the
are
woods.
aware of SCP-4885's existence are to go within 100 meters of any Class 17 containment chamber. Several signs and warnings have been placed around each chamber, labeling it as a water treatment room, and that attempted access is punishable by immediate amnestication and loss of employment as decided by the Ethics Committee.
Amnestication.
These warnings tell personnel to report to a
And getting
nearby
neutered.
automated site overseer of any leaks from the chamber, in which the person will be visually amnesticized by the overseer, and procedure Inveniat Eam will be reenacted. For more information regarding the composition of Class 17 containment chambers, please consult document 7631.00.
I'm not a
Currently,
governor.
SCP-4885-1 instances that are located via FAR-2 AIC are contained within Location 1. The whereabouts of Location 1 are only known to FAR-2 AIC. Currently, FAR-2 AIC is connected to 80% of CCTV security cameras within the United States, and 40% of total CCTV security cameras on Earth.
Do not let this guy cross the border.
SCP-4885-1 instances discovered by
Any of them.
FAR-2 AIC will have specialized Foundation carrier drones be dispatched and attempt to grab the body and carry it to Location 1, using routes that minimize the chance of unwanted civilian interference. In the event that a civilian notices a drone and SCP-4885 breaches containment, the drone will send an all-alert message to SCP-4885's containment team, and procedure Inveniat Eam will be enacted.
Entirely a regular show. Could be an SCP episode. Yeah. SCP-8008. A Chinese man who will challenge you to a game of mahjong for all of your property. And when you lose, he turns into a gigantic Foundation Titan-sized being and sucks away all your property into a very tiny fanny pack. Yes, I'm very familiar with that.
In the event that Location 1's whereabouts are discovered at large, the next person located within document Paint the Town Yellow will establish the next Location 1, and their immediate family will be notified of their death.
Right, yes, of course, the natural steps
Description.
to take.
SCP-4885 is an anomalous humanoid resembling the main character of the popular series of puzzle books Where's Wally, known in the US as Where's Waldo. This entails that SCP-4885 wears a horizontal red and white striped shirt, a red and white bobble hat, and jeans. However, a noticeable difference in appearance from the character
And Wranglers. I think you know why.
is the entity's paler skin
Blue
and the lack of
jeans
eyes.
and slacks.
In the event that a subject knows of SCP-4885's current location at any given time, SCP-4885 will move to the nearest wall and begin to phase into it. SCP-4885 will appear inside of the subject and reach up the esophagus and grab the subject's chin through their mouth. SCP-4885 will then proceed to pull themselves through the subject, destroying their internal organs and their spine. Once this has occurred, a yellow liquid will exit the corpse's mouth and will cover the subject entirely, which causes it to become an SCP-4885-1 instance. SCP-4885 will remain in its current location, occasionally patrolling the area, until another person discovers its location once again. However, If SCP-4885 is close enough to the subject when they discover its location, they will instead approach the subject, attempt to climb into the subject's mouth, enter their abdomen, and exit their body through the subject's pelvis. During this time, SCP-4885 can easily dislocate or relocate any joint in its body, and its skin and muscles will gain the consistency of a malleable solid, allowing it to easily climb into and out of the subject.
Right. Right. SCP-7483, a milk jug that makes you chug it before going to a separate dimension in your mind full of milk. Just turns into milkception. You become milk. You only consume milk until you die of milk poisoning. Then you become one with the milkiverse, the Milky Way, if you will. Okay, question: How does little homie? So he'll do mouth things to you, right? But you can't. You can't. Like, you can't put a palm to the chin and just let that man go, or he just slip inside the old esophagus until you just can't fight back, I guess.
SCP-4885-1 instances are anomalous corpses that were created by SCP-4885. The entire body of an SCP-4885-1 instance is covered in illustrations similar to those found in Where's Wally books, with many different characters appearing on the instance's skin. These illustrations originate from the liquid that exits the corpse's mouth. Currently, no instances of the cartoon character Wally have been found on an SCP-4885-1 instance. These illustrations cannot be removed from the subject unless the skin it is placed on is removed. If a subject knows the location of any given SCP-4885-1 instance, SCP-4885 will teleport itself to the subject and kill them in the exact same manner as if they discovered SCP-4885 itself. This will also transform them into an SCP-4885-1 instance.
Okay.
SCP-4885 was discovered residing within a small wooden house.
Thank you for muting
Mobile
that.
Task Force Chi-19.
I don't want Waldo to crawl inside of my rectum and then kind of rip me apart from the inside out, then exit through another hole in my body. So I appreciate him looking out. Pops chugs a milk jug, then passes out in the episode. Yeah, Pops chugs some milk and then just gets hospitalized for liver failure. Not because of the milk. That was separate. The milk didn't cause the liver failure. Just that was his alcoholism. That was something else.
Relenting punishment was sent to capture an entirely separate anomaly and did not know of SCP-4885's Mobile Task Force Chi-19, Unrelenting Punishment, was sent to capture an entirely separate anomaly and did not know of SCP-4885's existence. Begin log.
Mic check. Yep, all good.
Actually, let me read that. Mic check. Yep, all good. Equipment check. Yep. Vibrating butt plug in. Check. Everything's working as intended. Ditto. Let's do the night to D5. Zzz. Check. Transcript number 67. We are entering the house. No one's talking to you, Melly?
Sorry.
The group
N7. We are entering the house. No one's talking to you, Melly. Oh, stop it. Now's not the time, Kurt. Right. Sorry.
The group enters the house.
Mm-hmm.
Initial descriptions of the object were a pair of black spectacles capable of killing the user and covering their body in strange pictures from an unknown children's book. It was obviously a Where's Word.
Stay professional.
I just want to bring some life into M1's robotic speech. I'm trying to keep my job. Cut. Right.
Well, if they know where it is,
the group search the ground floor for the object and begin to go upstairs.
Finish the job?
Scraping noises are heard below them, but the group does not notice this.
There's a picture on the wall. Yeah, it looks weird. Looks like crayon.
Take a picture.
Already on it.
Good.
You think it has something to do with the anomaly? Of course. It looks like Waldo. Do any of you have an idea on where the object may be?
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like this thing looking at me. I'm not really enjoying that. So I'll here's what we're gonna do. It's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna check it out. That's what it's supposed to do, right? You know that there's a Left 4 Dead 2 analog horror. I got Where's Waldo looking at my rectum pretty gleefully. So we'll tackle that at another time because I'm not really risking other rectal anomalies right now.
I think it's in here. Which room is this?
Not that Left 4 Dead has anything to do with like rectums, colons, and prostates, but it just as far as the horror goes.
Bathroom. There's a toilet and a shower. Yeah, at least I think it's a shower.
Sir, there's a toilet in here. I see a 15-incher in here. Squad leader, a 15-incher. You yanking my chain? He walks over. Take a picture. Sir, take a picture.
The room is circular with a normal porcelain toilet at the other side of the room. There is a small depression into the floor, leading to a small drain.
That man looks like he's about to say giggity.
What kind of shower
And then
is
do
this?
something giggity.
There's a modified
To
sprinkler
your
on the
giggity.
ceiling. There's a switch on one side of the room that I assume would activate the sprinkler.
About to get your gig,
Seeing
idiot.
as this house has been abandoned for several years, I doubt it would work.
M3 activates the switch. Water begins to come out of the sprinkler.
I stand corrected. Who is paying the water bill for this to work? Is it still hot?
M3 touches the water and immediately recoils in pain.
Evil quagmire.
Scalding. Who is?
Instead of just
I've discovered the object.
destroying your rectum, he
was
crawls
resting.
in it and just...
Resting on the toilet.
he
M2
still
is seen
does
holding a
destroy
pair
your
of
rectum.
black circular glasses. The lenses appear to be missing.
Good. You know the drill.
M2 carefully examines the object, checking for fingerprints or any other traces of evidence. A small set of fingerprints are discovered on the temples of the glasses, which are revealed to be his own.
Yup, these are the ones. I'll put these in the baggie real quick.
M2 produces a plastic
As
bag
opposed
from a
to putting
small
it in there
container
slowly.
around their waist and places the glasses inside.
There's an inscription here. It's in, where? Over here. On the wall.
The phrase is seen on the wall in...
This was definitely not here when we first got here. Should we just leave it be and tell command about this, or... Yeah, it's most
Okay,
likely
see,
not.
it's zooming in on Mr. Rectum, the Rectum Wrangler over here with his Wrangler blue jeans on. I'm not appreciating that. I really just kind of want to move him off screen. He's staring at me. More importantly, the prostate penetrator, the Rectum Wrangler, the colon conqueror. Oh my goodness, I'm just rattling off with these things. I don't like that. Give me a crutch. Oh my goodness. I don't like that they zoomed in either. I don't like that. I don't like that they did that. We're gonna continue, but I'm just careful.
Medic. Here, let me translate it. I have training.
M2 takes out a small foundation-made translator and inputs the phrase.
I have training. He just pulls
Oh,
out a
never mind.
translator.
Doesn't appear to be my medic. It says the basement. The corpses from a child's book are in the basement. He is there too. FR hyphen. And then it cuts off.
Oh my god, a car started. A car started outside, and I'm like, oh, what? Alright. It's still zooming.
Take a picture and we'll send it back.
M2 begins to groan and hold their stomach.
Are you okay? What happened?
A set of fingers exit M2's mouth and grab their jaw. The hands push down, launching the jaw across the room. SCP-4885 exits M2's body.
What
In
the
that case, I
Both
would be a
M1 and
mathematician
M3
with
begin
photo
shooting at
math.
SCP-4885. The entity charges towards M1 and shoves their fingers down their throat and begin...
What? Both M1 and M3 begin shooting at SCP-4885. The entity charges towards M1 and shoves their fingers down their throat and begins clawing into their mouth by unhinging their jaw. please fuck. He's crawling into that mouth, man, so you kind of got what you wish for. Why are we still panning in to evil Where's Waldo?
Clawing into their mouth by unhinging their jaw.
Please! Oh God! Please, command, we're at location! I repeat, location! We need assistance ASAP! Help! Help!
The audio is abruptly severed. End log. When the transcript was received by a nearby...
Can't stop looking at my rectum like that, dog. This guy was first in line to the Diddy party. I'm not doing that. Watch the transcript over here. I know it's awkward. I understand. I understand that, but I can't. I'm not getting looked at.
The site almost immediately went into lockdown as SCP-4885 killed most of its personnel. The O5 Council enacted an emergency meeting, and Procedure Inveniant was created. Shortly after this, the procedure was enacted, and SCP-4885 was theorized
Stop
to be...
zooming in on the crotch creeper. The crotch creeper, the rectum wrangler, the prostate penetrator, the colon conqueror. I don't care. If we're gonna see anything, we're gonna see this, okay? I want none of the colon conqueror. I want none
contained.
of it.
All information regarding SCP-4885's location of discovery was removed by an automatic algorithm, and SCP-4885's file was created. Addendum. Location 1's creation. Note from lead researcher Andrew Penn.
Recently, I was alerted to the apparent danger of SCP-4885 and the corpses that it creates. Sure, we have Procedure Inveniant, but there are presumably hundreds of SCP-4885-1 instances out there that we cannot contain at all, as even the O5 Council has stated that they do not know how to contain the corpses. Here's my proposal. I will require no D-Class.
Sorry, I just
nor
wanted
any
to
help
check if
from
you were still
anyone.
there.
I will create an algorithm for drones and other machines to detect SCP-4885-1 instances, grab them and deliver them to a specific location, which I will refer to as Location 1. Location 1, as far as any of you are concerned, will not exist. This Location 1 will be known to no one except for me and me alone. I will establish Location 1 in the algorithm that I have created, and I will allow SCP-4885-1 instances to be dropped off at Location 1. Any of you that know SCP-4885's effect know where this is going. Once Location 1 has been established and the algorithm is up and running, I will exile myself to a location that, as far as any of you are concerned, will not exist. I will cast myself to the forests, and I will wait for SCP-4885 to take me. Roughly 3 days after I exile myself, activate Procedure Inveniant, and do not go looking for Location 1. If you're reading this and you're not an O5, then everything that I just said has already happened and this proposal is a success. No need to pray for me. Instead, pray that you never find Wally.
This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed.
Cool. I never want to see that ever again. That was great. That was very entertaining. I did not like the very long and slow zooming in. Physics teacher? Okay, well, we gotta watch that at some point. I'm gonna go ahead and call it though. Appreciate everybody who stopped by. Am I lagging? I don't know. Thank you, Phantom, for stopping by. Coconut as well earlier. Appreciate it. Stay away. Be aware of the rectum wrangler, the colon conqueror, the prostate penetrator. Did I already say rectum wrangler? I'll add it as 4 again. But and the waist watcher. All right. Don't get your giggitied. Don't get your giggity diddied. And I will see you tomorrow probably. Goodbye.